My name is Stayce Momanyi. So moving to Oklahoma started that because it's so funny. I'm an only child and was raised just by my mom. So living with my mom loves to cook. So she always cooked. I did the prep work and washed the dishes, but I was always around her cooking. So when I came here and now lived with my aunt and then I was with my friends, I was just start cooking, but I did not grow up cooking, but I watched my mom cook. With the food truck, so when I thought of doing this as a business, of course, startup capital is a concern. You're like, do I have the money to start the business? Starting a restaurant requires so much money, and we did not have that. But one of the things that my husband and I used to like doing was going out and trying food from food trucks, and that inspired me. I was like, oh, you can just actually cook from your food truck and serve. So when we decided to do this full time, we were like, how about we start with the food truck and then eventually see if we can get to the restaurant. And I think that's the best thing we ever did, because with the food truck, a lot of people have embraced us. And now we even ended up having the restaurant because we do a lot of caterings and stuff like that. Then with where we set up, most of it is word of mouth. We get emails with people reaching out, hey, we have this event, can you bring the food truck? And then some, we just hear about them and reach out and get scheduled. I'm sure you will attest to this. Samosas are the number one. Samosas are the most popular, and then our pilau chicken and spinach has really been embraced by a lot of people. Like here at lunchtime, we go through a lot of that, like the pilau chicken and spinach. And then for vegetarian, a lot of vegetarian people actually really love us because we have a lot of vegetarian dishes. We have vegetarian samosas, and also our coconut beans are a very popular vegetarian dish. Okay, so the first thing I recommend, or my husband recommends most of the time, is the samosa, because as soon as you try a samosa, you definitely want to try something else that we serve. Yes, so that is one of the things. And most people will walk up and then see a taste of Africa, and you see this look on their face like, what do they have? What is it? So whenever we see that, we just welcome someone and give them a sample, and that always intrigues them to want more.
My name is Apollo Woods, and I'm the founder and executive director of the Bigger Than Food Foundation. And our mission is that we create economic development and cultural enterprise campaigns in the built-in environment that support urban and rural communities. So with all that being said, we use food and culture as an interesting way to support local economies. I did meet Stayce because I was hearing about this food truck, Taste of Africa, and I wanted to try some food. And so got a chance to try food, and then probably the last 3 years, they've been involved, at least 3 years, they've been involved in our campaigns that we host, which was in February, our restaurant bingo campaign that we do that supports local area Black-owned restaurants. So I've been involved with them since then, and so any opportunity that I have to showcase their cuisine to different places. And what I love about what Stayce and Brian have done here in Oklahoma is this authentic Kenyan food, which kind of reminds me of New Orleans a bit, where in Kenya, they're different coasts, they're the different regions of Kenya, you have different flavors. And so they bring authentic Kenyan food here that anyone can try. It's family style, they bring the culture to the food. It's been a great experience working with them. And I think their growth is really, it's really a testament to how hard they work. So they have the brick and mortar location here in downtown Oklahoma City. They have their food truck, they do catering, they ship food to people across the country. And I think that's what makes them the type of people you want to work with, the type of entrepreneurs you want to work with, because they're constantly thinking, how do I give people a taste of Africa across the world, based here in Oklahoma City? And their hard work and their tested to being true to their cuisine, and not just about the food, but the experience of the food that makes you want to go and explore and try different things with them. So their growth is really a true testament to how hard they work. They're at the University of Oklahoma at least once a month, serving in around the residence halls. They're associated with athletics, so you can almost see a Taste of Africa around the metro area at any point in time. The mission that we're committed to is to showcase the diversity of our cuisines. And so when you have a Kenyan restaurant that is thriving in our city, and they're doing things in an innovative way and as great entrepreneurs, it actually inspires other ethnicities and community groups that are in our state to take the chance to come forward and say, this is what we offer too. And we need diversity in our cuisines in our state.